Pope Francis has been discharged from the hospital, and his latest announcement has sparked conversations throughout the Catholic world. As discussions about the Church's future gain momentum, one name frequently comes up: Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. Widely admired for his humility, deep spirituality, and commitment to social justice, he is seen as a strong contender for the papacy. But what would his leadership mean for the Catholic Church? Let's take a closer look at his life, influence, and potential impact. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, affectionately called Chito, has been a prominent voice in the Church for decades. Born on June 21, 1957, in Manila, Philippines, he grew up in a family that valued both education and faith. His father, a doctor, and his mother, a teacher, instilled in him a strong sense of compassion and service. From an early age, he felt a deep calling to serve God, leading him to pursue studies at Ateneo de Manila University and the University of Santo Tomas. His academic journey in philosophy and theology laid a strong foundation for his future leadership. His quest for knowledge took him to Rome, where he earned a doctorate in sacred theology from the Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas in 1985. Ordained as a priest in 1982, Tagle quickly became known for his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. His teachings emphasized not just spiritual growth but also social responsibility, making him a beloved figure in the Church. In 2001, at the age of 43, Tagle was appointed Bishop of Imus. His leadership was characterized by community engagement, social outreach programs, and a commitment to uplifting the less fortunate. His dynamic sermons and hands-on approach earned him recognition, leading to his appointment as Archbishop of Manila in 2011. Under his leadership, the archdiocese flourished, with increased efforts in humanitarian work and advocacy for marginalized communities. His global influence grew when Pope Benedict XVI elevated him to cardinal in 2012. As a leader, Tagle emphasized inclusivity, dialogue, and a church that listens to its people. His compassionate leadership style has won him admiration both within and beyond Catholic circles, making him one of the most respected figures in the Church today. In 2019, Pope Francis appointed him as prefect of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples, giving him a significant role in shaping the future of Catholicism worldwide. His leadership philosophy revolves around inculturation, adapting the Church's teachings to different cultural contexts rather than enforcing rigid doctrines. This approach has helped him foster interfaith dialogue, particularly in regions with religious diversity like Asia and Africa. Beyond theology, Tagle is a passionate advocate for social justice. As president of Caritas Internationalis, he spearheaded initiatives like the Share the Journey campaign, advocating for the fair treatment of migrants and refugees. His humanitarian efforts have taken him to refugee camps and disaster-stricken areas, where he has worked to amplify the voices of those in need. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Tagle became a source of comfort for many, offering virtual masses and messages of hope. His address at the 2020 International Eucharistic Congress emphasized resilience and faith, reinforcing his role as a guiding force in uncertain times. If elected Pope, what changes might Cardinal Tagle bring? Many see him as a continuation of Pope Francis's vision, focusing on humility, social justice, and the needs of the poor. However, he also brings a unique global perspective and a deep understanding of contemporary challenges. His close relationship with young Catholics, evident in his key role in World Youth Days, has made him a relatable and inspiring figure for the next generation of believers. Tagle has been involved in discussions on complex issues such as divorce, LGBTQ inclusion, and church transparency. His commitment to environmental protection aligns with Pope Francis's encyclical Laudato Si', which highlights the importance of sustainability and climate action. Another crucial aspect of his leadership is his stance on accountability within the Church. In 2019, during the Vatican Summit on the Protection of Minors, he urged Church officials to take responsibility for past abuses and support survivors. In the Philippines, he has implemented measures to protect vulnerable individuals and provide assistance to those affected by clergy misconduct. If Cardinal Tagle were to become Pope, it would be a historic moment, the first time in history that an Asian leader would assume the papacy. Such a change would reflect the Church's global reach and its evolving leadership beyond traditional European dominance. As Pope Francis recovers and discussions about the Church's future continue, speculation surrounding Cardinal Tagle's potential leadership grows. Regardless of whether he becomes the next pope,